Welcome to Virtual Fitness Day 36. Extremely excited today to start this new unit because it's the first sport that I ever learned, all right? And that is the sport of tennis. Many of you already know that Mr. Wilson enjoys other racket sports such as badminton and table tennis. But the sport of tennis was the first sport I ever learned. And so today, we're going to get into an introduction to the sport of tennis. We're also going to learn a little history, and we're also going to get some skill practice in today. As you know, I've spoken to you previously. I know many students do not have tennis rackets at home. That's okay, okay? We can replace or supplement the racket with a small frying pan, a spatula or a wooden spoon, or a hanger if needed, okay? And I will be doing some of the workouts with this equipment so you can see that it can be done. Because I have a tennis racket at home, okay, I'm actually going to be using it during the warm-up, okay, okay? So if you have a racket, you can pick it up. If you have a spatula, a wooden spoon, or a small frying pan or a hanger, please get it because we're going to start off first with our warm-up for today. And the warm-up today is an exercise that many tennis players need when they're playing in a game, okay? And that's shuffling back and forth on the court. So what we're gonna do right now, it's called 5 and 5. We're gonna do 5 shuffles back and forth and then 5 squats, okay? Whenever you're in a tennis stance, you want your feet to be shoulder width apart. Your dominant hand is at the bottom of the racket, okay? And your non-dominant hand is right above it. And this is kind of your starting position right here, all right? So I'm gonna start quickly. And don't worry if that was too quick. I will be reviewing all of these skills, all of these stances, everything you need to know about the sport. I will be reviewing it as we go along with the lesson. Let's start off with our 5 and 5. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent work with that first set of 5 and 5 and the second set of 5 and 5. Last activity we're going to do before we get into some skill work, we're going to be doing racket jumps, or as I said, if you have a hanger, small frying pan, you can also put that on the ground, just like line jumps, except we're jumping over a different object today. For this, you're gonna be doing 3 sets of 20 racket jumps for me. Could be spoon jumps or spatula jumps or hanger jumps for yourself. I'll do the first set of 20 with you. Ready? Go. Excellent work. 2 more sets of that, and then we'll get ready for our skill. Right, before we get into the first skill of the day, I thought it best to bring in somebody that's actually played Division I tennis and has also played professional tennis. None other than my brother, Beck Bond. So let's hear from him quickly as he brings us into the first activity for today's lesson.
Good afternoon, students of TEP. My name is Beck, and I am your special guest today to help with your tennis segment. Now, the reason that Mr. Wilson, also my brother, called me in to help is because not only am I a tennis coach now, but I played tennis at NC State, a Division I school, as well as played professional tennis after school. I am excited to be helping you out with this, and I can't wait to see y'all's tennis games after. For the first exercise, you'll need to find something that you have in your kitchen. Either a pan, a spatula, or a wooden spoon. Either 3 would suffice. Lastly, we'll be using a balloon as our tennis ball. For our first exercise, we will be taking our pan and we will be trying to bounce our balloon 10 times in a row, like this.
Thank you so much, Beck, for bringing us through that first skill of hitting the balloon 10 times off of our replacement racket. Whatever hand you use for that last round, I want you to switch hands And I want you to get 10 more hits in right now. I'm gonna be doing it with you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent work, excellent work. Whether the balloon dropped or not, it's okay. We're working, we're practicing, we're trying to get the hang of eye, hand, or racket replacement coordination while we were keeping the ball in the air or volleying the ball. Okay, we're now gonna get to something that I do during my basketball unit. It's called 7 levels. Now, there might not be 7 levels during this, but we're gonna have at least 5 different levels that we go through as we are volleying the balloon, okay? I'm now gonna switch out my hanger. I'm gonna get my small frying pan for this next activity, just to let you know that you can use all of these objects as your replacement tennis racket, all right? So we're gonna start off here with level number 1. I'm just gonna be standing up, using my dominant hand. Level 1, okay? Level 2, I'll be on my knees, or one knee. You can go on 2 if you like. Again, keeping your eye on the balloon. Level 3, I'm sitting on my gluteus maximus. I can crisscross applesauce if I'd like, or keep my knees bent. Whoop. Level 4, I'll be laying on my back, still trying to maintain. Excellent. I'll now be going over to my stomach. I try to do this towards you so you can see how this goes. All right. I'll be coming back up to my knees. And then the last level, I'll be standing up again. Now, if you were able to do that successfully, shout out to you. If the balloon fell a couple of times, it's all good, all right? This is day 1 of our tennis skills. All right, if you did that successfully the first time with no drops at all, no balloon touching the ground, I want you to do it again, but now you're using your non-dominant hand or the hand that you just didn't use. All right, try that out now. All right, hopefully you were able to successfully accomplish some of the levels. Maybe you got 3 levels, maybe you got 5, maybe you got all 7, okay? Whatever it is, you can continue to practice this on your own, and we'll be back again tomorrow for some more skill work and some more information about the sport of tennis.